Hello?
Nancy? Are you alright?
Adela, I'm fine. How is it you're calling right this moment?
I called for an update. Did you find out more about the alchemist?
I found his journal and a whole lot more. The journal is written entirely in Czech and German. I haven't had a chance to take a closer look at it.
A journal? The language must be very old, hard to read. I will translate for you.
Wow, you know both languages?
And French. I spent a lot of time in school.
Okay. Meet me tomorrow morning in the cafe.
I will see you there. Good night, Nancy.
Dobrý den, tady policie České republiky.
My name is Nancy Drew. I called earlier about the Dean of St. Vitus. Has he been found?
Yes, hold the line.
I took your call. We found no evidence that the Dean faces any danger.
You spoke to him?
The airline reported he boarded his flight.
Did anyone see him get on the flight? Could someone have altered the manifest?
When he comes back, we will talk to him. Right now, he is beyond our authority. Thank you for your report.
I guess I'm on my own.
You just missed today's play. Actually, you didn't. It was the same as yesterday's.
I wondered if you'd still be here. I had a few history questions for you.
Lay them on me.
Did you finish the Residente script?
It's still a work in progress. I'm not really sure how to end it.
Why is that?
Because the Residente haven't finished yet.
Most people I spoke with believe the Residente disbanded quite a long time ago.
I'm not most people.
Do you believe alchemy still has a place in today's world?
The alchemy of those days is a dying art. Like my marionettes. Sometimes I think leaving the past in the past might be simpler.
Why is it a problem? You're keeping your traditions alive.
I might have been better off sticking with video games.
Do you know specifically who originally made the Seven Keys?
Yes, it is said that Leopold II's royal alchemist made them. Alchemy was a science back then, and kings kept alchemists in their court. You can see evidence of this all over Prague, down to the smallest detail. Nothing mystical about forging keys, of course.
Do you know his process for forging them?
Merrick knows better than I do. I make marionettes dance, but don't really make them physically. He's a master craftsman. Marionettes, keys, you name it.
Are the Residente real?
You've been reading my script. Yes, they are real. They've been active for centuries.
How would someone join them?
Are you considering a life of crime?
No. I'm wondering what kind of person they attract.
They attract loyal people who care about Prague and its citizens.
Honor among thieves.
I'm not familiar with this expression. Many regimes in our history made everyday acts a crime. The Residente are not our biggest criminals.
Ah. Sympathetic to their cause?
I like tradition, as you can see.
Thanks for your expert analysis. I'll keep it all in mind.
Of course. Oh, Nancy, before you go, have you ever read Kafka's Metamorphosis?
Not yet, but I know the story.
Then you know. The real monsters in Prague, they don't always look it.
Dobry den. What would you like today, Nancy?
A favor, if you would. I'm meeting Adela here. Would you distract her for a moment after I sit down?
I won't ask why. She made the same request when we met you for the first time. It is only fair.
You're a lifesaver. Thanks.
What I do for my guests.
Nancy, I went through Leopold's alchemist journal and translated the passages I hoped would be helpful.
Thank you.
Ah, Adela, could you help me? It will only take a moment.
Now? I am meeting with Nancy.
Consider it a favor.
I can wait.
Then I will be back.
Patrizia can only keep her busy for so long. If I'm gonna snoop, I'd better be quick. Just like I found it. Patrizia has her distracted, for now. Let's see. They are impressive fakes. She didn't submit these. She's on her way back. That didn't take long.
She wanted help with the coffee machine. I don't know why she asked me.
I do.
Well, you are the detective.
You said before not to worry about your insurance. Did you ever get insurance on the necklace?
I did not. I thought my mother had insured them, but I never found the papers.
So, with no insurance, you brought me in because you would only make money if I found the necklace.
It was never about money for me. Yes, I thought to sell it, but the truth is, I wanted first to return it to its original owner.
Your mother wasn't the original owner.
Before that, my family were farmers, nothing more. My grandmother took the necklace from a noble family in exchange for food and shelter after the war. They needed a place to hide.
Why did they have to hide?
They feared they would be imprisoned by the regime. Not like now, where those old nobles see some respect.
Do you have any leads on the original owners?
I don't know much. They fled. I had hoped to reunite them with the necklace. I asked Vladena to find them since she has so many strong connections with noble families. But all she could do was post the image of the necklace and hope for the best.
I thought you might have come from a noble family.
That's why it felt wrong to keep the necklace. It was taken under duress. And I am no noble. Too many have thought so.
Why didn't you tell anyone the truth?
Once I completed my studies in the West, I stayed to work in international trading and built a fortune. When I returned to Prague, my success gave rise to rumors that I was from a noble family. I ignored them, but I think a part of me liked the attention. Perhaps I should have spoken up. I am ashamed I may have indulged them. It has gone too far.
How did Vladena search for the noble family?
Vladena posted the necklace for me. We hoped the owner or a friend would recognize it. We were not so lucky, at first. I became impatient and sent it to Second Shine. Then, when she told me she may have found a local buyer instead, I got the necklace back. The rest you know.
She didn't tell me.
She did not want to tell my secrets.
So only Vladena knows who the buyer is.
She could not tell me their secrets either.
What did you find in the journal?
Many musings. Ideas for inventions, alchemical equations I didn't understand, prayers, potions, orders from the king. I have never read them, but I imagine it was like reading the personal notes of Da Vinci.
You translated all of that?
No, I had neither the time nor the interest. I found poems, riddles that made no sense. Perhaps the translations will to you.
Mysterious. I can't wait to read them.
Please, give this first priority. My gems are already stolen.
Thank you for these translations.
If I can help, I will. My necklace pales in comparison to the crown jewels. You can take it if you like.
I believe you.
You were worried I was running a scam?
It had crossed my mind.
I hired the right woman. Here, take it. I didn't know if I could trust you with it at first, but I am confident that you will do the right thing now. I hope it will help further your investigation.
Hey, it's Ned. I can only assume you're calling to hear my...
Nancy, I'm on my way to Rome. What can I do for you?
Are you looking for Leo, the dean, in Rome?
Airline says he checked in for his flight. I'm going to verify that he actually arrived.
He checked in? How is that possible? It looked like something wasn't right. Could the flight records have been altered?
That's why I'm going, to see for myself.
Thank you for taking this, me, seriously.
I've worked with Frank and Joe Hardy, with you, long enough to know not to count anyone out.
I don't believe Adela's a suspect. She had no insurance on the necklace and gains nothing from lying.
And she has no connection to any of the characters I chase after. Makes sense.
I won't keep you. Safe travels.
You stay safe, Nancy. I mean it.
I can handle myself. I've gotten out of stickier situations than this. Thank you for your concern.
Did you get what you needed from Adela?
Enough for now. She translated a few riddles for me, but I don't think she understood them. They describe places in Prague, I believe.
Try me. I have no head for puzzles, but I do know Prague.
You haven't by any chance seen Leo?
No, I have not seen him or his cards in days, but he travels.
Perhaps the strangest question. Have you seen a knight in armor lurking outside the cafe at night?
A very strange question. I have never seen such a thing. Why would you ask?
I believe this knight, monster or ghost, is following me. I saw it outside Apparat, and it left me a threatening message.
I will call the police for you.
I already called them about another matter. They may have their hands full.
Be careful. You are my favorite tourist.
What do you think this riddle means?
Oh, I saw a flyer on the stand by the door.
What do you mean?
Many local businesses leave flyers here. The Castle Exhibition's self-guided haunted tour flyer is on the rack. You can read about some of our legends there and see the collection of armor.
Does this particular riddle remind you of anywhere?
The cathedral is filled with candles, but since it is currently closed for renovation, you cannot get in. Maybe there are more candles somewhere else.
Could you explain this one?
I suppose you could try the astronomical clock model here in the cafe. The clock in the square was running fine, right?
Yes. Why do you ask?
It is said that if the clock in the square stops moving, peril will befall the city. And it is not just legend. As old as the clock in Old Town, this is an exact replica of the clock in the square created should anything ever happen. I couldn't let you stop it unless the original is working perfectly. Maybe you will find some differences.
Legend or not, I wouldn't want to stir up any trouble. What sort of differences?
I don't know. I have never looked.
Thank you for your help. I have my work cut out for me.
I'm not sure I did help. But please, if I can, you know where to find me.